So what happened in your test? These are generated at random, these questions. They're not the same for everybody.
So
that was a fail.
Fail, yes. Hello. Hi, welcome to our channel, Mac and him. And today, long time we not sit here and talking about our life and what happened to us. I think better let David talk, it's easier.
Well, something happened to you today.
Yes.
It's stressful, wasn't it?
It is stressful today, really.
You had a stressful day. It's sad, but happy ending.
Oh.
Can I say that?
Yes.
No, you had a good ending today. Anyway,
okay, yeah.
What have we been doing? Just before we went away on our last trip, we were walking around the park and you had an email from the Department of Home Affairs saying that your interview and test for citizenship would be, it was while we were away, actually. It was going to be while we were away. They only gave us about 3 weeks' notice on that one, which wasn't so good. But we've been waiting since February because Max put his application for citizenship submitted it in February.
Yeah.
So we actually thought, most of our friends, it's taken a year before they got the test and the interview. But you got yours a bit quicker. They're probably speeding things up now. COVID isn't causing so many disruptions to the whole thing.
Yeah.
So that was good. And so we had to change that because obviously we weren't going to be here, which was a bit bad. And we couldn't come back early because the flights were too expensive to change and blah, blah, blah. So we managed to get 1 week later, just a week later from when you were meant to do it, an appointment, which was today, in fact, this afternoon at 2:20 this afternoon. You had to go to the Department of Home Affairs office here in Melbourne, on Lonsdale Street in Melbourne. And you had to go for your little interview and take some documents with you and then sit the test.
Yeah.
So since we came back, you've been studying.
I'll show you.
Studying the book. This is the book you have. Well, it's a printout, a download, obviously. The Australian Citizenship, Our Common Bond. So all the questions they can ask in the test
it's in there.
Are in that book.
Believe me,
it's pages is it? It's a lot. It's quite a lot of pages. It is 47 pages.
Yeah.
So 47 pages of information to study. You can get this in different languages, including Thai.
Thai, yes.
You can download it in different languages, but that I don't really think helps people very much because if you study in Thai, the questions are going to be in English. Yeah. So it's better you study in English, really, I think. Maybe refer to the Thai if you don't understand something, but got to study and answer questions in English. So you've been reading that, and there's lots of practice questions you can see online, which you've been doing hundreds of practice questions as well. Yeah. The government only give you 20 set of 20. Yeah.
Not enough,
no. But there's lots of you don't have to pay for them. A lot of them have got advertising in it, so you can get questions to do online, which has been a help, hasn't it?
Yes, it's help. But all the question is in there.
Yes, all the questions have to come from this book. Yeah. They can't make up a question that's not in here. Yeah. It has to come from this little book. Well, little book, 47 pages. Anyway, so that was the test part this afternoon. Yes. But first, you have to take your documents along. So we collected all the documents that they said they wanted on the letter that they send. They send this letter when you've got your appointment. And all of the things we collected, like birth certificate, the original ID form you submit and have to get signed by like a doctor or a magistrate or someone who can witness documents.
Bank account.
Bank statement to prove your address was another one. Your old passports, and Max has got 3 of those now because Taiwan's used to only last 5 years.
3 years.
1, 2, and 3. Yes. Because you need they ask you to take all these things. Yeah. And things like your Aussie driving license, Thai ID card, I think you had.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but
all these things we got together, we got ready, and they didn't ask for any of them at the interview, did you? What did they do at the interview?
No, they asked For the passport, that's it.
For the passport, that's all?
Yes, and give the name and address and phone number and email address.
Yes.
To confirm identity.
And that was all?
That's it.
They didn't ask to see any of these documents we carefully prepared.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But it's
better to have them.
Yeah.
Certainly, I think some people would be potentially asked for them. So.
And she asked me about when do you leave the country?
Yes, when you plan to travel. Because they don't want to obviously issue your citizenship now if you are overseas, because that cancels your permanent resident visa and you would have a problem coming back. Yeah.
Yes.
So they have to make sure they don't do anything while you're out the country, so you have to give them the dates.
Yes. That is before the test though.
That's before the test. That's in the interview. So you give the dates, you prove your identity, you're meant to submit these documents. They didn't ask for those. Did they ask anything else in the interview?
That's it.
She didn't ask anything else.
Nothing. And she
So
gave me the ticket.
It lasted about 2 minutes.
No, take photo too.
Oh, they take your photo.
They take
Did
photo
you smile nicely?
I have to say to her, can you give me 1, 2, 3 first?
No.
Make sure I look okay.
I know how she felt, because every time I take a photo, it's never good, and you have to do it about 10 times.
No, this is 2 times only.
Were you allowed to smile?
I just smiled, so like, give me 1 more time, please.
Oh no.
Anyway, so after that, she gave me the ticket number, so I can present to the other person in the room for the computer test.
It's all done on a computer?
Yeah, computer test in English only.
Yes, in English only. Can you listen to the questions?
Broken.
It was broken.
That was called it, yeah.
You're meant to be able to put headset on and hear the questions read out to you if your reading of English isn't so good, but it was broken. Well, that didn't help either, did
No,
it?
they say they write the thing says broken.
Oh, it's
like,
broken.
I said, okay, so what should I do?
Okay. So the questions, they select 20 questions.
Yes.
And how many answers do you choose from? Is it 3 or
3.
4? 3.
3 only.
You have to choose which is the correct answer out of 3 possibilities.
Yeah.
And you have to get 75% right to pass.
Yes.
But since a change, I think, a couple of years ago, you must get all of the questions right, which are from the Australian values section of this book, on Australian values.
Australian values, yes.
So, and there's meant to be 5 questions.
5 questions, yes.
And you must get those right. And they're probably the trickiest ones.
That is a tricky.
That was tricky, wasn't it? So.
Because when I starting reading and then doing practice, I study a lot of the value section.
Yes.
And not a question is hardly see it.
No, unfortunately, on the trial questions that you get, there aren't so many on Australian values, so it's difficult to practice those.
Yes.
So worth learning that section really well, the Australian values. So what happened in your test?
Okay, they give me about 45 or 40 minutes, I think, yes, around there, 45 to 40 minutes.
Yes,
okay.
For 20 questions.
For 20 questions. And I finished the first one, I finished about 10 minutes. Okay. And some of the question is a lot of the government stuff.
There was a lot of, these are generated at random, these questions. They're not the same for everybody. They have a big question bank and they generate 20 questions at random. Yes. So, you know, it's really how the luck falls on what sort of questions you get.
But it's the, I passed 80% the first one.
But you got one of the Australian values questions wrong.
Yeah, wrong, yes. So it's
like, that was a fail.
Fail, yes.
But you're allowed to do it again.
Yes.
So
I do it again, but at the second time they generate different question.
Yes.
But still a lot of the government.
Yes.
Like how to vote, how to form the government and things like that.
Yeah. But they were slightly easier, you thought.
It's a bit easier.
Time.
Look familiar to the way I
you would practice questions. Yes. Okay.
And
you passed.
And I was like, I submit. Pass.
That was excellent. So you passed it second time. How many times do you think you can sit there and do it? Do you know?
3 times.
You think they allow you to do it 3 times on the day, and then you have to come back another day?
Yes.
Make another appointment?
Yes. They will send you email or message to come back if you're not passed.
Okay. So you get 3 attempts on the day.
Yes. So this second time I passed 85%. 85%. Like, oh, my heart was like nearly explode.
There, you've done it.
Yes, I was like, like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a big relief.
And you know, a lot of people I saw a lot of people not pass. I feel sad for them. Sometimes I saw, it's like, sorry, you're not pass. Sorry, you're not pass. Some people take long time to do some question.
It's very difficult, and I think sometimes the English in the questions isn't very easy for people to understand. I mean, I've looked at some of the practice questions, and I've had difficulty understanding the English in them, or what answer they're trying to get. Yeah. So you know, I've had difficulty with one or two of them. I did the test many years ago myself, so I know how tough it can be for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So,
but if just keep practicing, really.
Yes, if you're doing it.
That book.
Read this book. This is what you've got to know.
This will have.
Try lots of practice questions.
Yeah.
And you should get through.
Yeah, that's it. I'm so happy now. I done everything. Okay, and what happened after this?
You've got to wait now. They gave you a letter saying you'd passed the test.
Where is that?
Oh, somewhere over there.
It's okay. It's
and then you've just got to wait now. They finalise the processing of the application. So you will get a letter at some point saying, we've processed your application, you can become an Australian citizen. Yeah. And then after you've got that letter, you have to just wait for a citizenship ceremony at your local council. So you're scheduled then to go to a citizenship ceremony, which is when you actually become a citizen, get the certificate, and it's all done.
And get a passport.
And you can apply for a passport after that, yes.
Yeah.
So they said the lady said it was going to be about 6 months.
6 months, yes.
In total before it's all finalised.
Around 6 months.
Around 6 months. So some people it might be a bit quicker. So now we're just going to have to wait again and see. We've been waiting for many years.
Anyway, I just say thank you for David. He helped me a lot. Helped me so much. Really. Helped me practice.
I tried.
Yes.
I tried to make him practice rather than watching YouTube videos and beauty queen videos. But anyway,
I do study, okay, and I pass. I'm happy.
So that's the main thing. So we're very happy today.
Yes. And what happened after this? After we going somewhere soon too.
Yes. Where are we going? We're going to go to the country, aren't we?
Country,
we're going to go to the country for a few days to relax a bit and celebrate, I suppose. I must book some of that. I haven't booked it all yet.
Okay, I let you book. So anyway, I passed, okay, and I just wait for citizenship ceremony maybe next year somehow. And thank you very much for watching our video. Okay, that is the last update from us. Thank you and bye-bye.